Welcome back, guys. Dax here with another episode of the PGA 2K25 Masterclass series. Today we're doing Osprey Bay by Irish Golf. This is in the LIV society that I run, the Fringe LIV Tour. If you're interested in joining, be sure to join our Discord. Check it out. It's in the profile links. You can check it out if you go to the main channel page. Yeah, this round's medium wind out of the northwest. Fairways are normal. And green firmness is just firm, so it should play pretty normal. Fairways shouldn't run out a ton or bounce a ton at least. And then the green speeds are very fast, so they're going to be 203s today. So they're going to be very fast greens. That's going to be the main focal point today to like really learn on. If you're going to learn anything today, that's what I recommend you pay attention to. All right, let's get it. Let's tee it off, baby. Hey, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Be sure to like, subscribe down below. It means the world to me. Helps the channel out a ton. All right, guys, without further ado, let's hop right into it here. First round of this LIV Tour. Got 9-mile-an-hour side wind on the first hole. Gonna pop a driver out down the right side here. Should be good to go. A little laggy right there. Hopefully that straightened itself out this round.
And this one's about
it's just a
190 or so.
Little frame. Little it's not really liking the frames right now. It's like, interesting. We'll just stick it out for now. All right, so 6-iron in, opening hole par 5. Let's see here. Pretty much want to land on the front. Straight at it, really. I mean, a little bit. Running around here. 2, 3, 8. Around there. Throw a little fade into it to try to help the ball stop. Little side-to-side action. Slightly down slope. 183. Club down to the 183 club. Use your 7-iron, flight it a little bit, and pull back to 183 again. Let's give her a rip here. Take your breath and focus on your shot. A little bit of an overswing. Frames feel a little wonky, but overswing doesn't kill us there. Should just bounce up there nicely. Oh yeah.
That's a good one. Nice pin high.
That's beautiful. A little eagle look right here off the first hole. I mean, you can't be mad at that. Definitely had some opportunities that I've let go, so it's good to have a good one off the rip.
All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment.
All right, so 2 under through 1. Looks like some guys did pretty well. Goofy's 5 under through 4, or was when he played.
Second hole, let's have a good one.
I didn't look at any scores, so not sure where anybody's at as far as score-wise. A little 3-wood action downwind. Should be able to kind of get aggressive with this one. Really want to land on this front area here. So just kind of going to let the wind take it. You know, if you end up in the sand here, this is one of those where it's just worth the risk because the sand, you should be able to pick up and down, still get your birdie. You know, that being said, I'm not always the best, so we'll see. I can't be mad at that swing. A little bit of overswing, probably a good thing because I definitely didn't. I gave the wind too much credit. Was hoping that the wind would carry it just up, you know, a yard or 2 further. I guess my subconscious decided I needed to overswing there, which I probably should have hit, you know, a little further in retrospect, but still just wanted to give it a chance. Got a pretty wild swing path here with if we don't go chip. Problem with the chip here is they're 203s, so they're not going to want to stop very quickly, and you don't, if you get this, you really could screw yourself. I want a super flop, but that's such a weird swing angle. It seems to get worse if you adjust it from normal, so yeah, as soon as I move, it goes pretty wonky there. So let's, I mean, we're going to try this, well, we might have to go to a flop, yeah. So we're going to go to the flop. Going to give it some backspin because it's going to come out. It's going to roll a little bit. The upslope's going to slow it down. So let's go. Got 2 yards. Still got a pretty hard side swing. I would rather do this and try to hit my points than not have a more horizontal swing. Let's see, that should be decent. I mean, we got a little bit of rough to play with, but I think we're solid. Probably need to go more because of this crazy swing that it started us off with. Yeah, that was a good call. Just didn't hit my points very well, so really like kind of screwed myself on the putt there. We got here, little 11-foot downhill 2. Give it just a little more power. Say play it probably about right there is a good spot. It is down. It's down a little, so like some people will go, it might be too much, but with these fast greens, they're gonna break in there most of the time, just like that. So it's always the right choice to go birdie there instead of overplay that. I know that didn't make sense. He said birdie and just completely like made me forget everything that I said. Anyways, yeah, so a good start there. 400 through 3. Got to keep it going here. All right, let's just hit a good one here. I got to keep my hand loose sometimes. There we go, a little underswing. I underswing my power drive a lot of times.
We're about
I just feel like it's more accurate. I mean, it is more accurate because just makes sense that way, really. Just the game metrics. You underswing, it's going to be more in line, is what I mean. So anyway, 50-degree into the wind. They're fast greens, so I'm going to de-spin this 50-degree because it's going to want to spin back, and I don't want it to spin back. I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. Somewhere around there. If I'm long, I'm happy. I mean, long's fine. I just don't want to flirt with that false front there. All right, it should be a solid swing. Just hop in the hole, maybe.
Oh man.
Maybe I should have spun it just a smidge, dude. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, hole 4. Solid. Ooh, okay. It's still it vibrated like I did something wrong. That scared me for a second.
3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on
All
this
right,
hole.
so yeah, we're definitely going for this. Pretty much, if we hit a little bit of a fade right here, there's a chance it releases to the hole. I mean, that's literally we're guaranteeing a birdie here, just because the recovery ability from any of these spots down here. But it's not worth not going for it. So refocus, make your shot. Not the perfect shot, but you don't need one here. Was hoping for a kick right here. Oh, I caught the rough. Just played it a little too far to the right there. But like I said, nothing hurt here. It's down slope. We're just going to super flop it down there. Just take our lumps. Hope it drops. It's probably not going to, and we'll just accept that. Should be a little down and a little down slope. So just somewhere around there with some backspin. Make sure it stops. Go back right, left just for the hop. And then we'll just kind of should hop and just kind of stop. Get our little tap in birdie. On to the next hole. Nothing to it.
And that drops for your 4th birdie of
I don't
the
know why my
day.
mouth's watering. It's making me almost want to slur. I think I just slurred. I'm just not going to say slur. Like, I said it better than.
Now let's see what
S's don't exist.
on the 6th.
I'm just going to pretend S's don't exist. Yeah, they don't exist. All right, so the right option's op. Like, so these are some curious options. You're still 200 out. Not a lot of green to work with. You go over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a slimmer landing area. If you want to play it safe, go over there. It's a par 5, whatever. Do your thing. But I'm not gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna go over here, let the wind carry it away from that little rough patch, and we're just gonna focus on our swing here and make a good one. Go, nothing to that. Get our little 320 carry into the wind. I know most of you can't do that, but that's not what this class is about. Okay, so we got a little false front action to deal with. Let's see here. Straighten your shot, of course. I've just got it down to a science, so I already know where it's straight and where it's not. See, right there, 1, 2, 6 yards, a little back, a little more left, a little bit of draw to offset that, and we'll just go with that. Refocus. Yeah, that wasn't a good swing on my part.
Approach is heading right at the pin.
Luckily, it's a par 5, so we're not going to lose a stroke here for the 18 under pace, but it was a good hole to get a chance to get one you could miss later on. Say that. All right, this is one where I'm curious because they are fast, but I got to backspin it. And I think I've got to go more right here. We'll give it a shot. What's the worst that happens, right?
Ooh, this could go. This could go.
And that's why we do that. And then we get the eagle.
3 strokes above.
It doesn't matter what you did before because there's not pictures on the scorecard.
Right to left on this hole.
You know? This is an interesting driving hole. But with that pin and that wind, I mean, you're not going to be able to get to the green. The play is probably get spinner range here. Or 80. I mean, it's going to be close to those two things. Spinner range or 80, so let's just kind of hit it here. Play the draw into the wind a little bit. Let it help us kind of fade the ball, or draw the ball there. Hit it a little straight up and down, but had plenty of room to miss because we didn't hit a power drive, so. That's why I kind of rush those.
Okay, here's our second
I feel
shot
like
here
they're
on
too
the
easy. They're
7th
almost
hole.
too easy because I hit so many power drives. All right, so now we just got a little skipper in there, basically. You're not going to spin back up on fast greens. It's going to be hard to stop, so we want to give it full backspin and a little bit of flight. We're basically just going to go a little left of this pin and let it skip and hopefully stop. We have a downhill putt, oh well. And then a little bit of wind. And then a little bit of slope. And into slope's going to offset the wind that we couldn't offset, so a little up and down again, but well, push open.
Seems like you're doing pretty good in the approach.
Below the hole, so not the worst.
And you have this
Could have been
putt to
worse.
Get down to 9 under par.
All right, so 203 is fast, uphill, not going to move much, but will move some. There we go.
Yep, I'll take it.
Knock the putt down, it doesn't matter anymore.
Current leader has a
Doing pretty solid now.
Stroke lead at the moment.
9 under through 7, having a good round. We're going to
Okay,
keep that going.
Wind blowing with us on this one.
Down 8, 6 iron. It's going to bounce and roll a little. Nothing else that'll make a run at it. Should just kind of stop by the hole, I think. 180. Puts it to a 7 iron. Flight it a little. Let the wind take it a little more. And make your shot. Yeah, I felt that one kind of roll. But it's going to be fine. Going to be just fine.
Nice.
Released a little bit more because I didn't get my spin, because I didn't hit it right.
Up here 10 feet from the cup. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left.
It's a tougher putt than it looks like, but it should just be about right there.
Going towards that hole.
Ooh,
Okay.
got her in there. Low lip. Hey, low lip drops. 10 under through 8. Having a really good round so far.
Okay, after that,
Just going to keep it going here.
10 under. And now the par 4 ninth.
All right, 9th hole. All right, so the wind's going to push us away from that. Hit it just fairly straight. I am recording, right? I had a nightmare that I wasn't recording there for a split second. Anyway, back to reality. Focus on your shot. Little open, nothing hurt.
Was well played.
Was wanting to stay left, maybe a little more green to play with, but you're hitting it. It really doesn't matter at this point. It would have been running away from me anyway, so you can't really go wrong on this one. All right, so a little bit of back, not too much. I mean, because we want it to stick, but, you know, not just spin backwards. So up a little. Let's say 5 over there. Playing just 5. We'll play a little more wind. Hit that straight. I felt that.
This one's heading a bit right.
Whoa. And see, that's where the game frustrates me, is I shouldn't have spun forward there at all. But I did. I guess it's just part of the game, right? Okay. Anyway, let's take your breath, gather yourself, and we'll be okay. A little bit of backspin, hit a little harder. I think this got a shot. Little outside.
By the hole.
Little outside.
Okay, we could save par here with
Gave it a run. 10 under through 9. Nothing wrong with that.
Back from our leader.
Nothing wrong with that.
And teeing off now in a long par 4.
All right. 10. Par 4. Slope's not going to be an issue. Play the right side with a little bit of draw, and it'll just come back the other way. I was gonna say, I might have underpowered that. I felt weird.
All right, we'll take that. Let's see what you have on the second shot here on the 10th.
All right, spinner.
There's a bit of a downslope on this.
Love
green,
spinners.
Careful of.
Should be solid right there. A little bit of wind. There is a backstop. Don't underswing. That's basically it. I always jump when I hit those because I get nervous. Wind took it more than I thought, but it's okay.
Solid approach there. Pin high.
Got a little easy putt here. Nothing wrong with that.
6 feet to the cup.
Knock her
Nice
home.
putt. That's for birdie number 7.
Give her a little power. Knock her home.
And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Wind blowing left to right on this hole.
Let's see. Yeah, we can make it pretty easy. That falls away the wrong way. I mean, this is a questionable what should you do hole. I don't love this because I want to hit a 3-wood so I can maybe stop it, but I'm going to have to overpower it. I mean, how much? Quite a bit. 5%. Not quite 5. Yeah, probably 5%. I mean, worst case, like I said, you're in the bunker hitting a pitch. So just overswing it as much as we can. Try to fast rhythm a little bit, which is going to kill our our spin, but we might as well go for it. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't overswing near. I forgot what I was doing. I think. Like, I don't know. I just kind of locked into my swing and did my swing, but it's all right. We're in the bunker. Nothing hurt. Probably go up 1. Play here 1 and a smidge. Need to go up 2 for the percent. Can't see that worth a crap. This way. And I think it's uphill. But I don't know how you're supposed to see it. There we go. Change the shading. It is uphill a little. So just a smidge. Underswung, but that's okay because that's normally my
You almost got
it's
that.
normally my miss, and then I get the roll out, and it offsets, so it kind of works out as you just saw. Nothing really to that one.
Drops in
Just kind of
number
overpower,
8 on the
cut
scorecard.
out the break there.
And everyone's chasing our lead.
All right, let's see if we can keep it going here. Best round looks like it was 19 under. Let's see if we can match that. 9 mile an hour wind. Just hug this left side. Let the wind do its job.
Great swing. Oh my
I
goodness.
didn't want to be this far over, but it's okay. We're you're hitting a wedge, so you're going over the tree. As long as you get far enough, you're going over the tree, and it's running away from you, so it's a great chance that you spin. So we're just going to kind of plop it next to the hole. Hopefully, it'll kind of want to stop by the hole here. Just give it a little bit because it's not a full swing. A little more left for the lie. 2 yards probably for that. And 84%. Focus up.
Come on, ball, bite.
Hope it spins like you said.
All right, not nearly as bad as I.
It's all right. It's uphill, so you can't really be mad at an uphill.
You got a bit of a putt left.
But
nothing you can't handle.
Okay, so like I said, they're fast greens. They're not going to break too much. I think anything more than that's just suicide.
This putt's good so far.
Yeah.
And down it goes. Well,
still almost broke out, but it's all right. It went in.
You sit at
It's all that matters.
Under par.
We're going to see if we can keep it going here.
Par 3 here on the 13th.
All right, 8 iron. I'm going to try to get it there, and this is going to maybe be a lesson as why you always club up. This might be filed in the why you don't do this section. I'm just going to have to pretty much hammer it. Perfect's going to make up for it. It's going to be fine. Just bounce up there a little more.
Well, that'll work on
that'll work. I'm not upset with that at all.
Lining up an 8
Another
putt.
Opportunity to make a putt. Right around there with a little extra power. Yeah.
And the current leader is ahead by 2.
I can't really explain what I'm seeing there. I'm just adding a little power, and I kind of just see what the ball's going to do on the breaks. I can kind of view it that way.
With the par 4 14th hole.
All right, par 4 14th. Straighten it out. What do we got over here? Yeah, we can make it easy. Is it worth it though? See, this is one of those questions where like, yeah, you can make it, but what do you get here? You can get. I almost think on this hole it's smarter to take the birdie in this situation. And I'm gonna look at it. Of course, I'm gonna look at it. I mean, if you get down here, and the problem is if you land here, you're way back there. Yeah, it's probably just smarter to just take your lumps, hit a little iron out here, accept whatever fate you get from this situation. It's not a super tough pin, so not too worried about that aspect of it. But
and this one is about
going for it there could easily have cost me a stroke in multiple ways. And then if you hit in the water and don't cross, then you're hitting a cross again. It could get real hairy. All right, so we've got a backstop. We don't want to overspin it here. Just a good. It is downwind a little, so we'll give it a little bit more spin. Just want to land right around here. Say about 5 mile an hour. We got a backstop, so go back to 4 mile an hour. A little bit left for the foot lie. Couple yards down, and I'm going to fly it a little bit to make up for the downward trajectory. Focus, make your 86% shot. A little bit of a pull, but nothing hurt. Might just rip into the pin.
Oh, I wish that went for you.
That was so close. John gave it away, I feel like. He said, oh, I wish that would have went for you. Man, that was a good shot.
Give a tap and we'll head on to the next.
So, almost got the eagle without driving the green on that one.
By 5 strokes.
So, don't always have to drive the green.
And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3.
Now, we got a little wind helping, a little backstop. Should be an easier hole. Throw a little draw into this slope. See, we're going to start with a 6-iron here. I'd probably play it right around here, let it kind of curl towards that hole. Most likely he's going to get below it, but we don't want to get too far below. It's kind of like a give and take here. Got a little bit of wind, should be covered right there. Flight it 1 yard just in case. And just focus on your swing. A little bit of a pull again. That one I don't love because it really hurt me because of the wind. But, after the last hole, we can accept a miss hit.
My friend, very long putt ahead.
All right, so here's kind of like why long 203s are difficult.
Pretty hard break, too.
Yeah, because this is going to snap a snap. All right, so this is where you're going to get down here. I'm going to kind of look at the early stages of the putt. You're going to give it a little speed, but it's still like just taking off right. I mean, your lie is dictating that it just go right. So even what you see is straight, it's not taking that line. It's going right at that. So almost that second intersection of the block in front of me. Let's see. The 2 blocks in front of me is where the ball's probably going to go. So then I'll get over here knowing that. And it should turn, a little bit more from there. It's going to slow down. And we don't want it to run too far down the hill. So I think like somewhere around here should be a solid putt. So let's give it a run, see what happens. Okay, we hit it well.
Oh, look at this thing.
And then you just kind of got to see what happens from there. Ugh. That's a rough one because, if you would have just overswung a smidge or fast rhythmed it, you would have made it. But I didn't leave myself in a good position. So that's just kind of how it's going to be.
Okay.
Still having a good round.
Here now on the 16th.
Gosh, that would be fun to just try. One of these days I'll try it, but not on this round. All right, now this is a risky hole, period. On the last video we talked about possibly going over here being the safest play, but everything runs away from you over there. Obviously you wouldn't drive just straight into that tree, so please nobody try that. Let's just kind of see where that puts us, like over here, if we kind of cut this off. I don't know what that was. So like, yeah, so that would be like right around here, 204. It's a par 5, and it's on the back. It's not a bad spot to be to guarantee a fairway. Like, that's the thing. If I go up here, yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to manipulate the shot too much. It's just not really worth it. I'd just rather give this backspin, kind of play it right here, give it some fade as much before it changes my swing bias. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty flat, so this should be fine. Go a little more that way and just make your shot. Yep, it's going to land right there and just roll out here. Yeah, no sense risking it beyond that. Not when the pin, I mean, it's not tucked. Like, I can play a fade into this. It's upslope. Like, it's not a bad position to kind of be in. So 6-iron is going to kind of bounce and roll just a little bit up this hill. Somewhere around here is kind of where I'd want to land. So let's go up one in a little bit. Somewhere around there. Go a hair more because we can play that slope if we need to. And then take one off for the slight down. And then just focus on your shot. Not mad that I overswung because I underpowered or rhythm. So that should be a pretty solid shot. It hit a little too much of that slope to really get back there.
On this one, we've got 16
But I'm never going to be upset with an eagle putt.
right to left
Here I am over there looking again. I'm going to have to move the camera over there one of these days. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about having an uphill eagle putt here. Like, this is pretty makeable. I'd say 50% at least. Hopefully I don't miss it after saying that. I'm going to get a little bit of power. It's not going to move that much, but it's a longer putt, so it's going to move a little bit. I'd say, like, this right here should be a good number.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
Whoo! Got lucky. Almost lost it on that last adjustment.
For an eagle. And you're currently sitting at 17 under.
All right, we got 2 holes to go. Let's see if we can tie them at the top.
17.
Or whoever's 19. Is there, I don't know if there was 2 or 1. All right, so we got this angle. Or you got this angle. 128. When you get closer there, the problem is the wind's pushing you more. I mean, you'll get less rollout over here. I think in reality, this is probably where I want to be. Yeah, I think this is the direction I want to go. So make sure it's in bounds again. Like 116, 112 with the downslope to mess with. I mean, you're hitting a wedge either way. It's almost which one do you feel more confident that you're going to hit. You could use more spin on this side. I'm going to go back to the other side, though. I think I'd rather play into the upslope with a regular, and then just hit a regular drive here. I don't have to worry about as many things.
Nice swing.
And then the worst thing I could do here is just spin it back and have an uphill shot,
got about
like for birdie.
50 yards to the pin from here.
Yeah, see, like this is not too bad. It's a 9-iron, so it shouldn't spin too much. Really just want to kind of land right here by the pin, bounce up there, up a little bit. 8 mile an hour, roughly there. Your foot slope, and maybe. I'm not even going to add a yard for that because it's kind of up and down depending on which side you look at. And I don't have a 149, so 92, focus up. Let's do it. And a little pull over. Not the end of the world because the pull is going to take the distance. Yeah, I'll take that 10 times out of 10, brother. 10 times out of 10. This you're just hammering home because you're making. Like, you're not missing. You just can't miss it. Even with a closed, not too worried about it there. All right, so let's go get one more, tie these boys at the top. Goofy's going to be tired of hearing my name. He's going to see it all over. Just kidding. Goofy and I are good buddies. All right, so we're ending on a par 5, actually, so we could get 20. I mean, let's go for it. Let's it's only 4, so we can play more middle. Just give it a little fade. All right, let's focus up. Check that in a second. I really wanted that drive. Glad I got it. Give us an opportunity here to hit a 7-iron or something smaller in because of our distance. And give ourselves a good look to go 20 here and take the lead. We got a backstop, so we can get aggressive like we did on the last hole. So I'd say somewhere like around here. Be a good shot. Up 1. 5 mile an hour, right around there. I mean, I could probably get this to 175. Yeah, let's do it. We got helping wind. This is the time to let your club do the work. A little bit of a pull. Should still have a look at it.
Well, that'll work for you.
Got an eagle look. Take the lead. Let's see if we can hit.
And this putt from 10 feet. And this one's breaking pretty hard.
This is one I want to make. I'm going to add just a little bit of power. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. I like this right here.
And with that,
let's go, baby.
Round is
Big 20, dog. Let's do it. Let's go.
And with that, I'm going to let you go.
Let's go.
Thank you
I love that.
so much for the round. I had a great time hanging out with you.
Well, thanks, guys, for tuning in. You know, I'm going to do part 2 for the second round of this video. Let's see, we got 20. He got 21. Big dog. Pro Tacey, nice round. Got goofy by 1. Yeah, it looks like everybody's scoring well today. But thanks for tuning in. Catch you in the next one. Peace.